It is so ironic that I ran across one of my friends on here, Electro, doing a video about censorship. And the ironic thing about it is that I'm actually doing a term paper that is due on Saturday for school about media censorship. Me personally, censorship is almost like one of those issues dealing with copyright. Censorship is so, I'm not sure what term to use, but I'm going to say controversial. It is a issue that tends to eat away at or erode our First Amendment right, which is freedom of speech. I have a few sources that I would add over in the box for you to go and read up on censorship that I'm using in my term paper. First off, censorship, they took out a law in 1996 called the CDA, which is Communications Decency Act. And the law requires, if you are caught violating this act, you are required 2-year prison terms and fines of $100,000 for providing indecent material to minors on the web. But the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the law because it limited freedom of expression. As we all know, our First Amendment rights are not taken lightly in this country. The web is a very large and unstructured thing, and it is impossible to regulate on the web. They try to regulate it, but it is so hard to do. I am against censorship. Now, I say that to say this. I'm a songwriter. I am trying to write a book. I do write poems every now and then. And I do not want anyone telling me how to create my work. Now, I do understand, like a lot of the music has all the cuss words, and I say cuss words on country, okay? Profanity, abusive slang that's offensive to the children. I believe that censorship starts in the home. Unfortunately, everyone does not have someone looking out for them in their home. We tend not to take control of what our children look at, listen to. We don't monitor them enough, and when you do monitor them, it is still hard to see everything that they're doing. But if I say go to the record store with my child and I know this particular album has abusive content on it, I am not going to buy it for her. And the difference in censorship is, like I said, censorship is a ban on you publicizing any kind of media work that you do. And it is set out to delete it, destroy it completely, not even let it be put out, period. And I don't think that that's right. But I do agree with putting the label on it, letting people know that it contains abusive content or content that may not be suitable for certain people, especially our children. Like I said, I don't think censorship will ever be implemented in our society. I don't believe in it. I don't support it. And we also have a group called the National Coalition Against Censorship. I will put that link over in the box as well. What this is a coalition group against censorship, and it teaches you or gives you information. Let me say that. It gives you information on censorship. It keeps you updated with the new laws and different things that they're trying to do. The NCAC, it has an alliance of 50 national nonprofit organizations, including literary, artistic, religious, educational, professional, labor, and civil liberties groups, united by a conviction that freedom of thought, inquiry, and expression must be defended. This group works to educate their members and the public about the dangers of censorship and how to oppose them. Like I said, I will put the link over in the box where you can go and read this information for yourself. It is very educational. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what censorship is, but I'm gonna read the definition so it won't be misinterpreted or taken the wrong way. Just to give, relevance to what I'm talking about. Censorship is the practice of removing material from things we encounter every day on the ground that it is obscene, vulgar, and or highly objectionable. That means whether it's on TV, in music, in books, on the internet, censorship is an inescapable part of our lives. And it is broken down into many categories. And I'm going to name them all. First, we have moral censorship, in which any material that contains what the censor deems to be of questionable morality is removed. Military censorship is a process of keeping military intelligence and tactics confidential and away from the enemy. Political censorship occurs when the government holds back secret information from their citizens. Corporate censorship is the process by which editors and corporate media outlets intervene to halt the publishing of information that portray their business or business partners in a negative light. Then you have censorship of state secrets and prevention of attention. You have censorship of educational sources, suppression, falsification of scientific research, censorship in music and popular culture. We have copy, picture, and writer approval. We have commercial censorship. We have self-censorship. Now this one is imposed on the media in a free market by market cultural force rather than a censoring authority. That means you can censor your stuff yourself, where you would rewrite or take something that you think the public might take offensive and you rewrite it to release it for the public. And what that is just like a lot of music that has profanity in it. They have a different version for the radio without the profanity and vulgar, obscene lyrics in it. We also have censorship of maps. Go figure. Censorship of maps. Google Earth censors places which may be of special security concern. Then we have Meta, M-E-T-A, censorship. In this form of censorship, any information about existence of censorship and the legal basis of the censorship is censored. Rules of censoring were classified. Removed texts and phrases were not marked. Then we have creative censorship. In this form of censorship, censors rewrite texts and giving these texts secret co-authors. I'm very happy that this subject came up because I can listen to some of the videos on this subject and get views, different opinions from the people and their outtakes on it, and actually use some of it in my term paper about the different views that they have on this subject. There are different methods of censorship. Check this out. Book burning, bleep censor, broadcast delay, content control software, pixelization, we all know what that is, that's for the porn. Postal censorship, prior restraint, self-censorship, and whitewashing. By context, there's corporate censorship under fascist regimes and political censorship in religion. Hopefully someone will get some kind of good information out of what I said in this video. I plan to do more on issues that people are concerned about. Until then, enjoy YouTube land.